Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Nothing Edited. I'm doing a what if video, and this was by request, and so therefore I'm going to do it. Okay y'all, sorry for the little interruption there. Brandy's taking precedence over everything in his house. Anyway, back to the request. The request was made by Camos and Bows Homestead. Excuse me. She suggested that I did a what if video for a family of 4. So I'm going to do the best I can on that. So what you see in front of you are the 5 potatoes. There are a dozen eggs in here. And this sausage. Well, I'm only going to use half of the sausage for this part of the recipe. Now, I do not have any milk, which you have to have milk to make breakfast casserole. So what I do have here is, I'm going to put it this way, non-fat dry milk. So I will mix up 2 cups of milk, 2.5 cups of milk out of the powdered milk here, with 8 of the eggs. With 7 of the eggs. Okay. And I would brown the sausage and everything to the side. Nothing fancy here. While I'm browning the sausage, I would be grating these potatoes. I would wash them. I would not bother to peel them. I would just grate them, put them into the bottom of the pan, slide them off into the oven, and let them bake with a little bit of butter in there and salt and pepper. Let those bake for a while, bring them back out, let them cool down, and by that time half of this sausage that I cooked would be done and ready to go on top of the potatoes. Then I would mix up the 7 eggs with the milk that I make out of this powdered milk here. I'd whisk that together and put some salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, what I would happen to have on hand, which I do have. We're going to say we don't have onions in this what if video. I have some chopped chives, so I will add that to the concoction of egg and milk mixture. I will bake that in the, pour that over the potatoes and sausage and bake it in the oven, and that will be more than enough for 4 servings, 4 good sized servings, and plus 2 servings left over for in the morning for the kids, because this is a family of 4, so we're going to say mom, dad, and 2 kids, small kids. Alright, let me move on to step 2. I shall return. Okay, we're going to move right along into lunchtime, lunch or dinner, whichever one you want to call it. I have some bread here. I have some tuna fish, I have a cucumber, and some salad mix. So I will be using the remainder of the eggs. I will boil them and, peel them, all that good stuff, dice them up, and I will add it to the tuna fish with some mayo, which I do. You can have condiments. Most people have condiments even if they don't have a pantry stock full of groceries. So we would have tuna fish sandwiches with the salad, and that's what we would have for dinner. So we will move on to supper. Okay, supper is going to be a heavier meal than lunch due to the fact that, kids have to go to school tomorrow. That scenario. So what we will have is whatever's left over from the bread that we didn't used for sandwiches. I would make garlic toast out of that, because yes, I have some margarine. I don't have butter, but we're going to go with the scenario that we have margarine, and make garlic toast out of that. We will have the side dish of corn. We would have the spaghetti sauce here, which I would probably add water up to about this line here, if not a little bit more. Why? Because I would take the remainder of the breakfast sausage, which is probably wouldn't sound good to me personally, but if it's what you have, it's what you have. You work with what you have. So I would take the other half of the breakfast sausage and roll them into balls, brown them, and let them simmer in the sauce. Meanwhile, I'd cook the spaghetti noodles, and so it would be spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread and the corn. And at some case point in time during the day or late in the evening, we would have the tropical fruit salad, the skinny fruits salads, for a snack during the day. At some case point in time of the day, we would have the tropical fruit salad. More than likely, probably just the kids would do that, because we're adults here, and you know, kids are not supposed to go hungry for any reason. But with 2 kids, that's more than ample. They could also have leftovers, which would probably be, if we were going to do it with for the children, we would save 1 can, use 1 can for the snack during the day, and then the next morning, with the portion of the remaining breakfast casserole, they could also have a can of this skinny fruits. And as far as anything to drink, we are doing the what if and what's on hand, and what's on hand happens to be water. So water for the kids and coffee for the adults. And that's what I would do. And I want to thank Camo and Bo's Homestead, excuse me, for requesting that I do this. Now, I've had other people to make a request, but their request was a little out of the way for me, because what they wanted was for people to allow the viewers to be able to pick out what it was I was going to cook. Well, I can't go for that, because if it's something I don't eat, I'm not going to cook it. I'm not going to waste the time nor the money. These are what if videos. So I'm not wanting to be ugly about the situation, but if somebody was to pick something, just for example, you got Brussels sprouts. I'm not spending money on Brussels sprouts. We don't eat them. We don't like them. You know, just that's just as an example. There are several things that we personally do not care for. So, therefore, I'm not going to do a video like that. But again, I'm going to thank Camos and Bo's Homestead, and I'm going to leave her link down in the bottom. She is not a video content YouTuber, but I tell you what, she is one of the best non-content people you can have on your channel. And she's been there for me for a long time, and I do appreciate it. So if anybody else wants to make these what if videos, and you can do it for 2 people, 4 people, 6 people, whatever, come up with your scenario. If you don't like my scenario, tell me what it is that you would do different, or how you would do it different, because I am really learning some new things from people telling me, like the last video I did, they come up with ideas I never dreamed of. And that's what we need to help each other to fight hunger in America. Just because I do it this way doesn't mean that you can't come up with another way to do it for your family. You know, if somebody wants to make a video, like take the exact ingredients, or as close as you can to what I have, you know, grocery-wise, put out in front of y'all, take it and roll with it. Make a video that will help promote this fight hunger in America, and bring a hunger awareness to YouTube. Make a video. Use what I have. I mean, say you have a fruit cocktail instead of this, or you whatever you have. You have green beans instead of corn. Do it your way. I would love to see that. I'm still waiting for links to be dropped down in the comment section for my last what if video. But I know it takes time to make videos. So anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and by all means, leave a comment. This is Nothing Edited, and I'm out.